What's up everybody, my name is Kasper Nørgaard and today we are reviewing the monopod from Miliboo. So Miliboo reached out to me to make a review of their monopod, the MTT705B. Even though Miliboo sent this to me for free, I'm not being paid to say something special about this product. Therefore, you will get my honest opinion. I will place some links down below to this monopod, and right here you have the price. In the package you will get one monopod, one nice patterned carrying bag, and a small bag with tools. And in this small bag with tools you will also get a bigger camera screw for bigger cameras, and a small coin which you can attach to your key hanger. And this coin has the perfect size when you are out shooting and you need to attach or unscrew the camera from your base plate, because this fits right in your screw. And this is a very clever accessory. Let's get to the review itself. What is a monopod? Well, a monopod is a stabilizing accessory for your camera, just like a tripod, but only with one leg. And this monopod consists of a monopole, a foot, and a fluid head. And this one weighs 2.36 kilograms. To get a better overview, let's break this monopod down from the top to the bottom. And let's start at the fluid head. The top part is a fluid head, and on the base plate you attach your camera, which you actually can buy a cheap alternative to that matches exactly this one. I will try to put some links down below where you can get extra base plates if you need it. To get the base plate off your stand you need to unscrew this screw on the side, and by that you have now loosened the base plate, but there is built in a fail-safe so the camera and the base plate doesn't fall off when you unscrew this screw. So to get this one off you have a red aluminum nut on the side, or a kind of a button, which you press in, and you can now slide the aluminum plate backwards. You can only slide it backwards because at the front it won't get off, but it will get off if you slide it backwards. The handle can be placed on both sides of the monopod, right here and right here where I already have it attached. So you can use this monopod even if you are right-handed or left-handed. The fluid head has a pivot function, so when you tip the head back or front, it will return back again, and the same with the front. There is also fluid functions in the upper panning level, and the panning can be locked by this little screw. If you do that, you can lock it real tight, and by that you can separate the fluid head from the monopod. If you want to shoot without the fluid head, or if you want to shoot with another fluid head, or if you just want to shoot with a lighter setup, you can use this setup as well. Right at the bottom of the fluid head there is a little level indicator, so you always know if you're out of level. Now let's take a look at the pole. The monopod pole is made out of carbon fiber, which makes it very light, and light always means easier to run and gun. At the top of the monopole there is a little strap where you can place your hand when you use it around your wrist, and I don't know if I will ever gonna need it, but it's clever that it's here. By the monopole there is a foam grip here, where you can get a really nice grip around the monopole. It's very easy to extend the monopole with these 3 clips or notches, and the monopole doesn't twist, so you will always have these clips on the same side. The extendable pole is not that smooth, but it really doesn't matter because it works fine, and the only change with a smooth extension would be a fluid smooth feeling. And this will not change anything, only the comfort, not the function. The monopole can extend from 78 centimeters, including the fluid head, up till 185 centimeters. This is crazy tall. I'm not tall, but this is taller than me. And if you take a look, it's crazy that it could be this long. And that's very clever because you can actually use this many places. And if you are behind a line where you can get the overview of a crowd, for example, you can always extend this one and get it even further up in the air. Because I don't have two GH5 cameras, I took my old G2 camera and put on the 45 to 200mm lens from Lumix Panasonic. And a combination of these two will give around the same weight as the GH5. As you can see in this side-by-side comparison of me and the monopod, it's very tall. Let's move on to the foot. The foot is made out of a mix between aluminum, plastic and rubber. And the foot can be unfolded so it supports the monopod with a tripod feature, which means you can stand it on the ground and it won't fall because a monopod only has one leg compared to a tripod with 3 legs. But don't counter the foot to let it stand by itself for a longer period. Don't leave it unattended and don't go too far away from it. Stay close if you want to put it down so you can catch it if it falls. The legs fold up along the side of the monopole for traveling purposes, and it's pretty easy. Just push down a button and you can fold it up. And it's pretty easy to get it unfold again. Just simply push it down and listen for the sound. And then it's locked. And it's pretty sturdy. Even the foot has a fluid system, also combined with a ball head system that allows the monopod to bend down to 90 degrees. At the bottom of this foot, there is 2 red parts. One that's holding the ball head and another one which you can unscrew. And when you do that, you can screw it up to the other one. And now it's actually locked the ball head so it won't dip to the side. Besides all these functions, which I see as pros, there are also some cons which I want to enlighten. The handle screw at the top right here is really hard to get by when you have a camera attached, because there is not much space to even tighten it up or loosen it again. So that could be better. Another con is the dip function, which it's a little bit too slow. Maybe it's because when I have a camera attached, but you can see here it's not quite level when I push it back. Maybe that's because of the weight distribution of the camera. So maybe it would work in the theory. Another con I found was when I got the monopod, one of the legs wouldn't lock down because a part of the plastic material down here prevented the function from locking. So I had to pull out this little aluminum bottom by myself to get it locked in place. I scratched some of the material, the plastic material off it with my nail, and now it's actually works fine again. So I think this was just a little problem to this product, not the one you are gonna get. Overall, when that is said, I think this is a very nice product and worth the money if you are considering buying a monopod where you want to spend some extra money and get a better quality. You can get cheap ones for no money at all, but they are plastic and not that great as this one. I would say it could compare to Manfrotto monopods, and I think it's pretty similar as well. The included foot down here is very nice, and I think it's also nice that you're able to buy this product without the fluid head if you already got a fluid head. The fluid functions are very good and very smooth, and the ball head at the foot is tight enough to hold up a camera like the GH5 without bending down if you're standing on its foot. And if you find the right balance and you let go, the ball head will actually hold the monopod even with the GH5 on top at the fully extended version. Like I mentioned earlier, don't leave the monopod standing alone by itself without a secure distance. Why is that? This is why. Luckily this was my old G2 camera and a couch next to it saved my camera, and I was quick enough to catch it before it actually hit the couch. So stay nearby your monopod if you leave it unattended. So a couple of days after the review was finished, I found out that the monopod could be separated even more. So the foot could be separated from the monopole and instead attached to the fluid head. With that setup you can get really low angles and still use the fluid motions in the fluid head and the foot. So I think overall this product from Miliboo, I hope I pronounced it correctly, is very, very nice, and I would suggest it for you. But thank you for watching this video. I hope this review was informative enough and gave you a good feeling of this product. I have placed some affiliated links down below, and if you use those to buy stuff, I will get small conditions, but you don't have to pay extra for this. This is just a way so I can keep making videos like these, which I don't get fully sponsored. But please hit that like button below, leave me a comment if you have any, and I will try to answer your questions. And if you click on that bell icon below, you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. Don't miss the next one. I will see you in the future.